Habitat for Humanity Niagara celebrated their 25th anniversary with the help of Niagara Women Build volunteers by building 5 homes in Welland.
So the Women's Build is basically, corporations, women in the community come together and they help build the houses. So we have 5 families moving in to houses here, affordable housing, and the women are a huge part of coming together as a community, doing the construction, doing a lot of the work, and making these houses so that they're affordable for the families and the 15 to 17 children that'll be living in these 5 houses.
A Canadian TV celebrity and trusted contractor was also on hand to help with the build.
I started working with Habitat for Humanity about 15 years ago, and since then I've kind of ramped up my involvement, and in the last few years I've become a spokesperson for the organization because you know what, there's a lot of things you can spend your time and energy on, and I just found that Habitat is an organization that helps people who are working hard to help themselves. It's about a hand up, not a hand out. And every time I work on a property and get to meet the people in the community working on it and get to meet the new homeowners who are going to be involved, it just reinvigorates me as to how much good this cause is doing. I spend my time mostly in southern Ontario working on habitat builds. Last year I went across the country for Canada's 150th birthday working on different build sites. And I get to meet a lot of interesting people. And Habitat ran a contest this year to bring a few people in to work with me today, which is exciting because if I can bring more energy and get people motivated and bring more eyes to this cause, all the better.
Homes are expensive. Homes are one of the biggest purchases anyone ever makes. So to build a home is expensive. So with volunteers, Scott coming out and lending his celebrity support helps us bring donations in and helps us make the houses affordable. The community, whether it's the corporations out in the community, the individuals, the volunteers, the people who just come and help, it's tremendous. We couldn't do it without the community, without the support of the donations and the volunteers. And the key to that is, we try to keep the mortgages. So the people who move into this houses, so the families that move into this houses have mortgages that are 30% of their income. So it's a hand up. To be able to afford that, Habitat holds the mortgages, but to be able to afford that, we need to make the volunteers and donations to make the houses so that they are affordable, so the families can send their kids to universities, can pay for sports, kids can have sleepovers, kids can grow up in these houses and move on and be successful in their lives.
If you can get involved at any level, whether volunteering on a site for a day, getting involved financially, sponsoring any events, all of these things help. And what people don't realize is that for every dollar you put into Habitat, many, many more dollars are put back into the community by giving people homes, lives, and bringing them into that community. So it's exciting, and it's a charity that's got a lot of reciprocity to it. Everything you put in, you get to see the results, which is a big deal.
In Niagara, you're watching The Source.